So I kind of failed my math classes and had to retrieve those credits. And my government class, I don't know, politics didn't seem to click with me, so I kind of had to retake that class, but I did it.
And we didn't have a lot of resources available for them that were not expensive, because summer school is expensive for a lot of our families, and the other options that they could use are expensive. So that was one of the benefits of Communities in Schools. Communities in Schools paid for the seats in Apex for the students. Over the last couple years, we've probably put more than 100 kids through that would not have graduated.
It's really important, because if I wouldn't have had that, wouldn't have had Apex, I probably would not be graduating.
Well, I was actually at Mount Tacoma freshman year, and then I transferred to Lincoln, and it was because, like, you know, all my friends went there, and so I wanted to be over there, but then more friends and more distractions, and then everything kind of just went downhill. I actually dropped out sophomore year, and then I had 2 credits junior year.
At this program, they can work on elective classes, and then after a year, they can do a cross credit with Bates Technical High School and receive their diploma. It has been a very positive resource, and it's just an added incentive for the students.
Communities in Schools have been a really good help. It's not just teachers there to teach. They actually build relationships with the students, so the teachers know our personalities. They know how, if we're having a bad day, they can like predict how we're gonna react that day. If something goes wrong, they get to know who we are as people. I started out my junior year with 2 credits, and now I'm actually graduating. I get to walk on the 14th and 19th of this month.
We have 78% poverty in our building. So that's over 3 out of 4 kids who have needs that we can't meet by any stretch of the imagination. And so that collaboration with Communities in Schools, particularly with the academics and the emotional support, probably more than anything else, will get those kids to cross the finish line.
I was having more personal problems. I was pregnant when I first started attending Oakland, and I had a daughter that had a birth defect, and I lost her. And instead of just going back to Wilson after that, I just decided to stay at Oakland and finish there. And they helped me more personally than academically. I mean, they did help me academically because I missed a month of school during that period, and they talked to the teachers, and I was able to get credit for my classes.
The value of Communities in Schools is priceless. What it brings to our building, and what Chris specifically brings to our building, is a sense of safety and resources and partnership with community agencies that includes mentors, tutors, food, clothing, academic support, almost an informal kind of counseling sort of situation.
Well, it's really important to have someone there, otherwise people feel like no one cares about them. They don't want to do anything. They don't have anyone to impress. They don't have any expectations to live up to. When you have someone there, you have expectations, and you have people that want to see you do something.
School districts, as we know across the country, and certainly here in Washington State, are being bitten very hard, and huge bites being taken out of our budgets. And there literally are no dollars in school district budgets to provide the kind of support that Communities in Schools provides through someone like Chris. And so AT&T has come to the rescue in a really big way, and they've impacted lives in a dramatic fashion. And these kids have no idea, of course, where those dollars come from, and a lot of the world doesn't realize that those kinds of foundations, like what AT&T has done, has made the world better. And we hope it will continue.
I'm attending TCC, and I'm just starting my classes to become a registered nurse.